In tapping, it's a practice where we tap on different parts of the body with our fingertips, and at the same time, we repeat different phrases. And there's sort of a format to this where we start out repeating, and we can repeat these out loud, or we can repeat them in our own mind. I will say them, and then you can just repeat them however you're comfortable repeating them. And we start with sort of the negative emotions of how we're feeling, and as we're going through these different tapping points. And then through the course of that, we continue tapping and we transition into the more positive aspects of what we hope to be feeling, our intention for what we like to feel. And so the different points that we'll tap on, we start with the side of the hand, and we just take a couple fingers, we don't have to tap very hard, and just tap on the side of the hand. We can do this with one hand or two, and it doesn't matter which side we're tapping on. And then we'll go to the eyebrow. So this is right where the eyebrow comes towards the other by the nose, tapping on the eyebrow point. And then we'll go to the side of the eye at the temple, under the eye right there at the cheekbone. We'll tap under the nose. We'll tap on the chin right there at the crease of the chin. Then we'll tap the collarbone. We can do both hands here if we'd like anytime. And then under the arm, we'll just tap under the arm with the fingertips or with the palm. And then we tap the top of the head. So I'll talk you through all those different points. You won't have to remember them. And it's just tapping, I don't know, a few times, not real fast, as hard as, not hard, not fast. Doesn't matter how many times. And so what this does is as we get to these different acupressure points, it just sort of disrupts the energy. And so it's a way of getting out of a ruminating period, a ruminating pattern of thought. So if we find ourselves dwelling on something, ruminating, really just kind of obsessively thinking about something, a tapping practice is a great thing to go to just sort of snap out of it a little bit. And it gives you an opportunity to continue ruminating for a minute on what you're ruminating on, and then to move to what's next. So we'll go ahead and go through the practice, and part of the practice is to sort of rate how you're feeling towards the beginning, and then rate again how you're feeling at the end. So we'll start just by closing your eyes, sitting tall, sitting comfortable. A few deep breaths. And our topic for our tapping practice today is acceptance. And just a general acceptance of what brought us here today. The experiences we've had, the ways we maybe have been treated. And working toward an acceptance of these things, so that we can move forward. So taking a moment to just rate how we're feeling about our situation, our current situation. How we're feeling about the experiences we've had. And rating from 1 to 10. And then beginning to tap on the side of the hand. And repeating these phrases either out loud or to yourself. Even though sometimes I don't feel heard or seen, I love and accept myself. Even though I sometimes think if I had done something differently that things wouldn't have happened like they did, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though sometimes I feel stuck and unable to move forward, I love and accept myself. Even though I fear that I'll repeat the mistakes of my past, I deeply and completely accept myself. Tapping on the eyebrow. I'm tired of feeling unhappy. side of the eye. I'm tired of feeling unimportant. Under the eye. I'm tired of letting people speak to me in a way that upsets me. Under the nose. There are times when I question if I really am capable of anything more than this. Under the mouth. What if I'm not? Collarbone. What if those who've mistreated me were right? Under the arm. What if I really am responsible for everything that went wrong? Top of the head. I'm afraid that I'll never feel real happiness. Eyebrow. I feel anxious. Side of the eye. I feel like something's gone wrong. Under the eye. I'm afraid to stand up for myself. Under the nose. I'm afraid to think that there's something more for me. Chin. I'm disappointed in myself. Collarbone. And I'm angry too for not acting in my best interest. Under the arm. I feel guilty. Top of the head. I feel overwhelmed. Eyebrow. But I'm making some changes now. Side of the eye. I'm opening my eyes to the truth. Under the eye. And part of that truth is accepting that I've been hurt. Under the nose. That people have hurt me and I didn't deserve it. Chin. Under the mouth. I can recognize that I've been mistreated. Collarbone. I can call it what it is. Under the arm. I've been hurt. Top of the head. Intentional or not, it doesn't matter. Eyebrow. I've been hurt by someone I trusted. Side of the eye. And that has affected every part of my life. Under the eye. It's made me feel small. Under the nose. And unimportant. Under the mouth. And it's made me question who I really am. Collarbone. And what I'm meant to do with my life. Under the arm. But I'm facing that hurt now. Top of the head. I'm facing all of the difficult emotions I've kept hidden away. Eyebrow. I'm learning to trust myself again. Side of the eye, or maybe to trust myself for the first time. Under the eye. I am creative. Under the nose. I am resourceful. Under the mouth. I am whole. Collarbone. I don't need anyone else to validate that. Under the arm. It is the truth. Top of the head. I deserve to live my life. Eyebrow. In a way that I'm meant to live it. Side of the eye. Not for someone else. Under the eye, but for me. Under the nose. So that I can live out my purpose. Under the mouth. And offer my gifts to the world. Collarbone. No one else can do what I do. Under the arm. Nobody else knows what I know. Top of the head. I am an important voice in the world. Eyebrow. There are people who love me who will be proud of me for taking care of myself. Side of the eye. Proud of me for being my own champion. Under the eye. For taking ownership of who I really am. Under the nose. And for living my life with purpose. Under the mouth. What if I could speak my truth? Collarbone. And establish healthy, strong boundaries. Under the arm. To protect myself. Top of the head. And to protect my own energy. Eyebrow. People who love me will respect and appreciate my boundaries. Side of the eye. I love and respect myself enough to set boundaries. Under the eye. I love and respect myself enough to do this work. Under the nose. My power is my own. Under the mouth. I am done letting someone else control my emotions. Collarbone. I love and respect myself enough to say no more. Under the arm. I know who I am. Top of the head. I am confident in my journey. Eyebrow. I have confidence to speak my truth. Side of the eye. I have a right to be heard. Under the eye. My voice has value. Under the nose. I am true to myself. Under the mouth. I trust myself. Collarbone. I know that I have everything I need. Under the arm. It's already inside me. Top of the head. I am ready for my future. Relaxing the hands down and just taking some breaths here. Taking a moment to check in and rate how you're feeling now about your current circumstances. And then as we end our practice together with our belly breath breathing, just a few minutes here of our breath practice and affirmation. And I invite you to, if you'd like to, try a hand gesture, a mudra, we call it in yoga, just by touching the first finger and the thumb together, just making like an okay symbol. And this is chin mudra, when we bring the palms towards the floor. So just resting the heels of the hands of the wrists on the knees. And this is a gesture for centering, for grounding. Just a little energetic feel to bring us to where we are. And so as we come into our 3-part breath, feeling the belly rise, the ribs expand, chest lifting. Exhaling, chest to ribs, belly sinking. Continuing our 3-part breath, deep and full. And incorporating our affirmation however you'd like to, out loud or in your mind. I am the architect of my life. I build its foundation and choose its contents. I am the architect of my life. I build its foundation and choose its contents. I am the architect of my life. I build its foundation and I choose its contents.